Hello and welcome to Latvia for round 2 of the 2015 FIA European Rally Championship, the Rally Liepāja. This is the second ice and snow rally of the season after the opening round in Austria in January. So drivers' standings after that round. Katic and Alfic ahead of Konsani, and then it's Luke Januk rounding out the top 3. So to present this second event, let's have a chat with Jean-Pierre Nicolas.
Ce rallye se déroule dans la région de Liepāja. L'altitude moyenne est autour l'altitude
This event takes place in the region of Liepāja. The maximal altitude is 50 meters onto a vast plain. We are 200 kilometers west of Riga, Latvia's capital, on the Baltic coast. And the roads are magnificent. The average speed is around 110 to 120 kilometers an hour. And the quickest cars will approach 120 to 200 kilometers. And the roads are wide with no holes, no jumps, no stones. They're of course covered by snow and ice. It's a splendid event. Here we're on top of the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Liepāja, built in the mid-18th century. This cathedral is internationally well known for its mechanical organ, amongst the largest in Europe. Well, the Holy Trinity Cathedral is in the heart of the city of Liepāja. On Latvia's Baltic coast, Liepāja is the third largest city in the country, with a population of about 80,000 people. Liepāja is known as the city where the wind is born. That strong wind on top of the cold temperatures make it a very, very cold place to be. Highlights of Vienna Rally. Craig Breen. Before we tackle today's action in Liepāja, we go back to Austria to see how he got on. Horrible start to the season for Breen, going off the road on the first stage, and he had no points in Austria. Hermann Neubauer, the leading Austrian driver, he was caught early on in the deep snow. And in fact, almost burying his Ford Fiesta, he has to retire on stage 5. Jonathan Hershey, well, he has no experience in the snow. He'll have plenty of experience after this. He had plenty of offs, but he still takes points for 6th place overall. Alexei Lukyanuk, a Russian driver competing with a license from Belarus. He has to stop on the stage with an overheating engine and loses about 5 minutes. But he kept on fighting and finished 3rd overall. On board with Robert Konsani in the Peugeot 207. A great result for the Frenchman's 2nd place overall. And Pirelli star driver. And leading from start to finish, Katic de Auschwitz, or Kato as he's known. He wins all but one stage in a very emphatic victory. The Polish driver in his Ford Fiesta, showing the rest how it's done. Well, Kato and his R5 on the top step of the podium. But back to Liepāja for the qualifying stage, 3.09 kilometres. And this determines the starting positions for leg one. It's a mixture of gravel, snow and ice on the short stage. So Kajetan Auschwitz leading the championship by 11 points ahead of Konsani. This is only his second rally driving on the long studs. Let's hear how he got on.
It's amazing when you're driving so fast in fast corners. On this rally we have so much medium and fast corners. It's amazing.
83 lewy szybki z drogi. Ciążkę 4 prawy wczesny.
And next up, Craig Breen, the Irishman, in his Peugeot 208 T16, second in Monte Carlo in the WRC2 class. He needs big points to counter Kato's lead.
Okay, he had a bit of an advantage with the tyres, so but we tried to do the best job that we could there. It wasn't good enough, so yeah, a win here is necessary, I think.
Are you okay here with the tyres?
Yeah, we have a really good choice this time.
So Breen, third here last year. He'll be hoping to go two better. Next up, Alexei Lukyanuk. He adores the high-speed rallies and he's a big favourite here in Liepāja for victory.
It's my natural road, so I get used to him for a long time, so it should be pretty fine for me. Anyway, we are learning and learning the car, learning to work together. So it's not so easy to push to the limit, but we will try to do our best.
So Lukyanuk, 500ths of a second faster than Breen, who in turn was 1.5 seconds faster than Kato. Next up, Robert Konsani, still with the 207 S2000, and he's having trouble with the transmission during free practice. We took a good start for the first run of the free practice. All of a sudden there was a problem with the car. I think it has something to do with the transmission. From the moment the engine is full on power, the car pulls to the left. So problem solved for the qualifying stage. Still 8th fastest on the stage. Siim Plangi, the Estonian, in his Lancer Evo X, 4th overall on the stage, fastest of the ERC2 drivers. David Boka, the Hungarian, in his Evo, 5th overall, 2nd of the ERC2 drivers, but with a smoking car at the end of the stage, he tries some innovation, cooling it down with the snow. Latvian Civilis, he's the fastest Latvian driver, 7th overall and 3rd in ERC2. Sermasis, Liepāja is the first round for the ERC Junior Championship, and Sermasis is fastest of the juniors. Next up, Alexander Zawada, the Polish driver, 5th in the 2014 ERC Junior Championship, 2nd fastest of the ERC Juniors. So after the qualifying stage, it's Lukyanuk from Craig Breen and Kato, our championship leader, in 3rd. Well, the top 15 of the qualifying stage are allowed to choose their starting positions for leg one. As he was fastest on the qualifying stage, he has first choice for the starting order of leg one, and Lukyanuk chooses to go 15th on the road.
Actually better to start slightly behind the first cars on the road, because there are some loose snow and ice on the road. so it's better grip in the back.
Our second fastest, and next up is Irishman Craig Breen, and no surprise, he chooses to go 14th on the road. And can you guess where Kato's going to go? 13th on the road for our championship leader. Nanji, he'll go 12th on the road, and so it goes on. Hidek, 15th fastest. He'll be first on the road for leg 1, cleaning the road for the rest.
Hi, I'm Craig Breen. Welcome to Latvia, home of the second winter rally of the season. And now this time we can use a proper full-studded tyre, and it gives us a lot more grip. We have two different choices here. The first one is on the car now. This is a more narrower tyre, and it's for more deeper snow and ice conditions. The more open pattern of the tyre, it means that it clears the snow and the car doesn't aquaplane, in inverted commas, on the snow. This tyre is more for ice and gravel. As you can see, it's more wider. It doesn't have to contend with the more deeper snow like the narrow tyre. And yeah, this choice would be for if the stage is perhaps thawed out towards the end of the weekend and we're more gravel based. I'm not going to tell you my choice because it's a secret for the moment, but you have to wait and see.
The ceremonial start. The starting podium took place tonight in the city centre of
Liepāja has
Liepāja.
very long traditions in rally, and that is, let's say, new level of rally here, and also international level rally here. And Liepāja is indeed the capital of rally in Latvia, and I wish that it would last a long time.
So this is the programme for leg 1 tomorrow. 5 stages, 1 loop of 3 stages and 1 loop of 2. 2 passes in Kuldīga, and that's the longest stage of the rally at 36.97 kilometres. So that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow for leg 1.